Cheers, and welcome back to Cooking with MoWino. So we are continuing our Saucy September series, and we are now leaving our traditional tomato sauces that we have showed you already this month to make what I call my quick, simple, go-to sauce when there's nothing else around. It's a great pantry staple sauce. You've seen the ingredients. The main ingredients are lemon, garlic, wine, of course, but white wine, but even though I'm drinking red wine. And you could even extend it larger into a bigger pot if you add some chicken broth. So here we go. We're going to start off with melting some butter in the pan. Now, traditionally, I would use shallots, but I'm out of shallots. So I'm going to just use a couple of scallions that I have left with my garlic, saute that really softly, and then start to add the layers of lemon and wine into the sauce. Cheers and welcome. So the basis of this sauce is really butter, garlic, lemon, and wine. So, but you can change it up. Now that's the main ingredients, but how I change it up is, like I said, I usually start off with some shallots, but I'm out of shallots, so I'm using 2 scallions that I happen to have in-house. And I'm just going to saute that. And I'm going to add my minced garlic, 1 tablespoon. So the whole purpose here is just to mellow out our taste. And now tonight I'm going to make shrimp and zucchini noodles. But one of the things I've always done with this is just toss this straight up into pasta. So when I'm making traditional pasta, I would use some of the pasta water also to create the sauce. But we're not going to use pasta water tonight since we're just doing it with zucchini. So already the fragrance of the garlic and the onions and the butter is great. And this is just really simple. I have here a 1/2 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. So we're going to add that. And I have a 1/2 cup of my white leftover Sauvignon Blanc. Now we're going to just make sure this stays low and slow. And tonight I'm going to use fresh herbs. I have some fresh oregano here. Scallions are now tender, and our butter obviously is melted. I still here have some more lemon. I'm just going to squeeze this in. This is where the creativity happens in the kitchen. If I had some capers, I would put capers. Don't have any capers today, so I'm going to use some frozen peas that I have thawed. Just going to put them into this sauce. Now, if I wanted, I could put in chicken broth, and as I said, with pasta water, that would also create a starchiness to thicken it up. But I don't really want a thick sauce because I want this just to be beautifully poured over my shrimp and my shrimp simmer in it. But there's such versatility here that you can do. I have about, I would say, a good teaspoon here of fresh oregano that I'm going to put in. And I have now sliced some of my lemons to add more lemon essence. And then the other thing I found in my freezer were small little pearl onions left over from a beef bourguignon. So I'm going to just go ahead and put those in. This is more of a nice light summer refreshing sauce that will be just simply tossed in with our shrimp. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my oregano in. And bring the heat up. I'm going to bring it actually to a little bit of a boil. I have my fresh, cleaned, deveined shrimp that will only take, a couple minutes to put in there. So I'm going to let this come up to a strong hot temperature and then put my shrimp in. And then dinner is going to be done, and we're going to toss it with zucchini noodles. Light, refreshing, fabulous summer dinner. Cheers, my friends.